With COVID-19 restricting our plans, we took a week-long break in Dorset. Our first day in Bournemouth was wet, so we took shelter in its oceanarium. Over 150 different species of fish are displayed at the oceanarium, including moray eels, catfish, pufferfish and piranha. The oceanarium is home to hundreds of awesome creatures, from playful Humboldt penguins stunning sharks, a curious loggerhead turtle, graceful stingrays, colourful clownfish, and the very cute oriental small-clawed otters. Set amongst the woodland of Wareham lay 65 acres of sanctuary for over 250 primates. Monkey World was set up in 1987 by Jim Cronin to provide abused Spanish beach chimps with a permanent, stable home. Today, Monkey World works in conjunction with foreign governments all over the world to stop the illegal smuggling of apes out of Africa and Asia. Sadly, in March 2007, Jim Cronin died following a brief battle with liver cancer. His wife Alison Cronin has been running Monkey World since his death with their close friend Jeremy Keeling. The Jim Cronin Memorial Fund for Primate Welfare and Conservation was set up for the purpose of continuing Cronin's legacy and for the support of primate conservation and welfare all over the world. We visited Lulworth Cove and Durdle Door, and we were feeling energetic, so took the steep path up to see Durdle Door. Durdle Door is probably the most famous stone arch anywhere in the world. It was created when the sea pierced through the Portland limestone around 10,000 years ago. Lulworth Cove is a stunning scallop-shaped cove which was formed around 10,000 years ago by the power of water. The landscape around the cove is constantly changing. It continues to evolve behind a narrow Portland stone entrance whilst the softer chalk exposures are eroded. The Jurassic Coast is a hugely diverse and beautiful landscape underpinned by incredible geology of global importance. The Jurassic Coast begins in Exmouth and continues for 95 miles to Old Harry Rocks near Swanage. The Jurassic Coast is England's only natural World Heritage Site. Lyme Regis is known as the Pearl of Dorset. It is noted for fossils found in its cliffs and beaches. The harbour wall, known as the Cobb, appears in Jane Austen's novel Persuasion, John Fowles' novel The French Lieutenant's Woman, and the 1981 film of that name, which was partly shot in the town. We had glorious sunshine for our day in Poole. We hopped aboard one of the many boats in the harbour and enjoyed a trip around part of the Jurassic coast. Old Harry Rocks, chalk cliffs that used to stretch over to the Isle of Wight. Local legend says that the rocks were named after Harry Pay, the infamous Poole pirate, whose ship hid behind the rocks awaiting passing merchant ships. Despite the blue skies, it did get a bit chilly on board. The harbour at Poole is Europe's largest natural harbour, but it is also extremely shallow, on average only 19 inches deep, with one main dredge channel through the harbour at 25 foot in depth. Once a major port, freight transport has declined, but the port is still served by regular cross-channel passenger ferries travelling over to Cherbourg, Channel Islands and St Malo. Poole is a lovely bustling town with lots of interesting buildings, including St George's almshouses. Originally built in the 15th century by the Fraternity of St George, they have been extensively restored. The brick gables and chimneys are possibly 17th century. On a lovely sunny October afternoon, we revisited Bournemouth, a typical seaside town with lovely beaches and a pier. It was lovely to walk along the beach on an October afternoon and see others enjoying the last few days of sunshine. Chesil Beach is one of 3 major shingle structures in Britain. Its name is derived from the Old English meaning gravel or shingle. It runs for a length of 18 miles from West Bay to the Isle of Portland, and in places is up to 15 metres high and 200 metres wide. The sun had well and truly got his hat on by the time we visited Tote Quarry Sculpture Park on the Isle of Portland. Free to visit, the abandoned stone quarry covers 40 acres and you are free to roam and discover over 60 hidden sculptures. The park is also a haven for nature, especially for those with a love of wildflowers and butterflies. There are many viewpoints rewarding visitors with amazing views across Chesil Beach and Weymouth. Making the most of the nice weather, we visited Weymouth, a lovely seaside town with a fantastic beach and long promenade. The old part of town with its old harbour was fantastic for exploring, with lots of little independent shops, cafes and a great selection of pubs. On our last day the sun was shining and we visited the little village of Tolpuddle. In 1833 6 men from the village founded one of the first trade unions to protest against the gradual lowering of agricultural wages. The men were arrested and charged with the crime of swearing secret oaths. In 1834 they were found guilty and sentenced to transportation to Australia. After public outcry they were pardoned in March 1836. But it wasn't until 1839 that the last of the 6 returned to England. 5 eventually emigrated to Canada, and it was only James Hammett who returned to live in Tolpuddle, and his grave is in the churchyard. Dorchester is the county town of Dorset. It was the site of the bloody assizes presided over by Judge Jeffreys after the Monmouth Rebellion, and later the trial of the Tolpuddle martyrs. Dorchester was for many years the home and inspiration of the author Thomas Hardy, whose novel The Mayor of Casterbridge uses a fictionalised version of Dorchester as its setting. On our last evening, we took a walk to Ham Common, right by our holiday park, to enjoy the evening sunshine and reflect on the lovely week we'd had. Dorset is certainly a beautiful county, and I'm sure we will return again. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for watching my video of my little holiday down to Dorset. Hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed being down there and making it. So as I'm still in post-holiday mood, I thought I would run my first ever YouTube competition. So the prizes are a Cicerone official guide to walking the Shropshire Way. It's brand new, not been read, not been flicked through. I already have a copy, so this is a spare. This retails at about £15, so it's a fantastic guide to walking the Shropshire Way, all the different stages. And also you could win a brand new Hydro Flask, which retails at about £40 odd. So this is the 32-ounce size bottle, 946 millilitres in sunshine yellow. It's been unopened, the leaflet and everything is still inside. Hydro Flasks will keep your hot drinks hot for 12 hours and your cold drinks cold for 24 hours. Fantastic for taking camping or walking, whatever you want to do. So to be in with a chance of winning those, I need you to tick the little thumbs up box below this YouTube video. Not like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube. Also, you need to subscribe to my channel, and you will need to have a public profile so I can see that you have subscribed. And also in the comments below, answer this question. So in the video we went on a boat trip around the Jurassic Coast and we went to see some rocks. What is the name of the pirate that those rocks are named after? The full name of the pirate that the rocks are named after. Put that comment in the comments below, do all three, and you'll be entered into a draw, and sort out when the closing date's going to be. But if your name is pulled out, I will send these items to you. If you're local, I'll drop them off. So tick the thumbs up, give it a like, give me a subscribe. Remember, you must have a public profile, otherwise I won't see your name and answer the question. Good luck, and thank you very much.